Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this event without the express written consent of the WPIAL is prohibited. Also, do not harm by actions, words, or thoughts. Remember, when you come in here, everyone is taught respect and honor and excellence. Together we can achieve. Do not harm and strive to show. Be the best of you and me. At this time, would you please rise and take off your hats for the singing of our national anthem, sung by Elizabeth Ritz.
And there you have it, folks. The Star Spangled Banner sung by Elizabeth Ritz here at Deer Lakes High School. Big game here tonight, round one of the Section 3 champion or playoff run here. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst, just moments away from starting lineups. Folks, obvious some trouble here with internet. We are recording this for your viewing pleasure after the game. We've done everything we possibly can and more. The Wolverines coming in 5-7 in conference play, 7-5 overall. But we have the starting lineups now. We'll get to them. Starting for the Wolverines, Nate Williams. Next we have number 5 with 6.5 points a game, Chris Smiley. Next we have, he's a sophomore, 5'10", Willie Nardone. Next up is number 20. He's a junior, 5'9", Colton Kreiser. And rounding out the starting 5 is Joseph Roth, number 35. He's a junior, 6'5", averaging 29.7 points per game. Coached by Scott Dibble, assistant coach Paul Hervatine, and Ricky Roth. Now we're going to have the starting lineups for the Deer Lakes Lancers.
All right, the Deer Lakes Lancers coming in 13-8 on the year. Starting us off is going to be, I believe, number 20, Billy Schaefer, junior, 6-foot guard. After that, it's going to be number 4, senior, 6'5" forward centerman, Nate Lindrum. And number 2, the senior, 5'10" guard, Michael Butler. Senior number 10, 6'2" guard forward, Nate Buqual. And finally, number 5, senior 6-foot guard, 1,000-point scorer, Bryce Robson. The head coach for the Deer Lakes Lancers is Albie Fletcher. The assistant coaches are Todd Rogers, Brandon Farster, and the athletic director is Matt Devers, along with Charles Belisario, who we have to give a huge shout out. We tried everything in the books
to get this live, and we feel terrible that it did not work out. Deer Lakes had a cyber attack or something go on here a week ago. It's taken them some time to get that figured out. The Wi-Fi, the hotspots, we've done everything we could, and it's just not going to happen. But folks, enjoy the game. We're going to treat it just like we're doing a live broadcast, so you can view it all the way along. Neat note here, Brad, 2 first-year coaches. Scott Dibble, the first-year coach for the Ellwood City Wolverines, and Albie Fletcher, first-year coach for Deer Lakes. We are moments away from tip-off. They got a big guy, does the Lancers. Nate Littram, he's standing at 6'5". We don't see a lot of people match up that tall to Joseph Roth of Ellwood City, but tonight we have it. Have the officials right here in front of us, got the floor view tonight. and the officials are looking at something here to talk to some people on the sidelines. Some sitting on the floor, so you didn't want that to happen. So now we are moments away from tip-off from this big game, and it is first possessed by Deer Lakes, and up the court they come. We had a great pregame show. I feel bad we didn't get to that, Brad. But we're going to go game on. Bryce Robinson all the way out here to number 2, Michael Butler over to Bryson. Robinson for 3. He drains it right from the start. That was number 5, Bryce Robinson. So Joseph Roth takes it down the court, dribbling down between the legs. So right in front of the very rowdy student section early on. Now kicks it over to Smiley. Smiley holds it and gets it in the hands of Joseph Roth. Joseph Roth running the point right now. One of the starters, there's to Willie Nardone, had a big game last time out against Riverside. Down the lane, up just shot is Roth. Count it, it's good. It's 3-2, 1 possession each. Both get scores. Now the other way comes Deer Lakes. Almost lost it there. Was Robson, takes it down. Robson surveys, gets it out there to Butler. Butler, the senior. 4 starting seniors here for Deer Lakes. Around the horn it comes, all the way down. Tries to dish it down underneath there and puts it up and doesn't go. And a rebound by the Lancers. Good hustle there by Billy Schaefer of the Lancers to keep that ball out of our computer area. Down out there, the aforementioned Schaefer off the back of the rim does not go. Follows the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up underneath, and it falls for Nate Bequel. And this place is loud, and they're doing a full court press like we thought they would do, Brad. Now up the court, Joseph Roth, got to get over that timeline. Yes, he does. Little resistance. Oh, throws it over the head of Williams. Turnover, Ellwood City. If we were to talk about keys to the game, Brad, before it started, we got to minimize the turnovers for the Ellwood City Wolverines and play super strong defense. This was the highest scoring offense in Section 3, or 3A. Oh, bounce pass, oh, left alone underneath. He faked to go up, and a big shot there by the big guy, Littram. Just like that. 4-0 run here now for Deer Lakes. Coach Albie Fletcher giving direction there to his defense underneath. There's Joseph Roth. Tries to go over, finds him. There's Willie Nardone, going to launch up a 3! Off the back of the rim, does not go. Rebounded there, coming the other way quickly. They will run and gun, does Deer Lakes, as Schaefer had that rebound. Now into the hands of Robson, running the point. Looking around now into Butler. Butler surveys. Almost like an attack mode here of the outside, working in. It looks like what they're wanting to do here early. Now Butler wanting to go underneath, guys down the lane, gets a pick, and then throws, and we're going to say a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on Joseph Roth. Don't see him get a lot of fouls, but he gets the first one, first of the game. Inbounding for underneath their own hoop is Butler. Butler kicks it out there to Robson. Robson dribbling around there. Robson, the senior. Rolls around, gets some direction from Coach Fletcher, who's in his ear. Now kicks it around there, once again to Butler. Butler over there. Wolverines playing tight defense here, but a shot by 3 does not go. Nate Williams with the rebound, coming the other way, gets in the hands of Colton Kreiser. Ellwood City faithful know Jordan Keller, who's usually starting a freshman, is out with an illness tonight and not playing. Kreiser now into the hands of Roth at the point. Roth has a little shake and bake dribble all over there. 2 big guys, the long arms. There's a 3 by, Air Biscuit does not go. So we'll see this a lot by Deer Lakes. 24 is checking in.
And number 11.
So we got Burke and Love checking in. I did not see who went out, but we'll get her figured out here pretty quick. Their big guy came out. So all the way underneath, down the lane, they'll pass across underneath, trying to keep it alive, and they do. Kreiser was all over it. But now, a lot of perimeter action here, but they're not afraid to drive in there to try to make something happen underneath early on here. There's going to be a 3 by number 2. Does not go, but a put back up and in by Schaefer. Somebody got to box out if you're Ellwood City. Gave him the free lane, 9-2. There's Kreiser for 3. Counted, it's good! 3-time. Kreiser gets the three-pointer. Now, quickly, Deer Lakes, they waste no time. Now goes underneath, tic-tac-toe passing, and he kept it alive. Did Love, who just came in. There's a 3, answered by, was that Robson, number 5?
That was Robson, number 5.
Got our friend here from the Trib. He's helping us out here a little bit on the sidelines. There's Kreiser. Now, over to Smiley, underneath to Roth. He's going to drive, puts the head up, and high off the glass, gets the roll. It's good. You notice, Brad, their big guy, Littram, comes out, and then they turn around and let Joseph go down underneath. And that's going to be one of the keys. I think a lot of chess match here going on by 2 coaches.
This first quarter, you just want to stay alive, stay within 5-6 points. Feeling out process in this first quarter.
There is, and it is loud in here.
It is loud, jam-packed.
So a great Ellwood crowd, not to take away from that. Oh, off the back of the rim, does not go. And Kreiser with the rebound, long rebound it was. Here comes Joseph Roth down the court. Shake and bake, moves around, covered there. I'll tell you what, they're giving no room for the Wolverines offense. Once they get a ball, they're right there in his face. Kreiser, one to look. They got to call timeout. Yep. I think they were getting a little bit afraid of that 5 seconds.
They were trying to get instructions there from the bench, and
it just wasn't
going to
work.
Yeah. So best thing to do there, take the timeout, live the fight another day.
So just like that, 12-7. Wow, fast moving first period. I think had like one stoppage to play for a foul and a turnover by the Wolverines. It's a 12-7. Packed house here. As you can look across, see lots of blue on the other side. This side a little bigger, a little fuller, representing Deer Lakes. 51-minute drive down here from school to school. 30 miles separate these 2 schools as they come for this first round matchup. Wolverines, 12 seed, and Deer Lakes sitting there at a 5.
Yep, we'll talk about that bracket that you see on your screen. We'll break it down at halftime, give you the outlook. We'll also get out-of-town scores because there's some big games.
If we can even get our
we get internet.
Messages don't even go through here today.
Right.
So inbound, Joseph Roth, covered there, going to do a little trap. Trying to get out of it. He does to Smiley down the lane. Oh, hits the back of the rim. Sidewall does not go. Rebound there by number 3. And here comes Deer Lakes Lancers setting up another offense. Now Robson out there. He's been all in the whole first quarter. Kicks it out there. Fletcher checked in there at one point. Now Burke had the ball. Now kicks it back out there to Robson. Robson sets the play in motion. Gets it out there. Little motion play going on here. Tries to get down the lane. Finds his man underneath, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2, as I think you're going to get Nate Williams. Yep. With the foul. That's 2 on the Wolverines. 0 fouls in this first quarter so far for Deer Lakes. Now going to the line is Wayne Love. He's a junior. To shoot 2. First shot by Love. Does not go. All right, checking back in was Butler, one of the starters. And checking out for the first time tonight was Bryce Robson. Now Love for his second attempt. And that is off the front of the rim. Does not go. Who ends up with it? I think they're going to call jump ball. And possession arrow favors the Wolverines. And if you're the Wolverines, I think you got lucky there getting that jump ball because there was a lot of arms going, and I didn't see 4 hands on the ball. So inbounding now. And we assumed that we would see this full court pressure from Deer Lakes, and any tape we saw, they've done it. Their cutting is Joseph Roth. Gets some long arms out there. He wants to drive. He's pushed hard. Back underneath to Joseph Roth. Puts it up. Count it. It's good. Using the inside was Joseph Roth. He's got,
I believe it's 6.
6 of the Wolverines. There's a steal by Smiley, puts it up, count it, it's good! Chris Smiley with the underneath steal. 48 seconds remaining, the Wolverines pull within 1, just like that. What a turn of events.
Got to get back on defense,
Yes, they do. They can't let him drive down there.
Good steal again!
Good steal, there goes Joseph Roth down the lane. Dribbles, puts it out, he's gonna be fouled and go to the line for 2.
All right.
And we see that emotion out of Joseph Roth. That he's usually pretty calm, but he knows it's playoffs, and he wants it. Foul is on number 12, Brad. His first, team's first. That is Aiden Fletcher. Roth will go to the line for 2. And can you believe it, Brad? I'll wait.
Yep.
You know where I'm going.
Oh, I know where you're going with it.
Tie game, 12-12.
Huge.
Joseph Roth. The Wolverines at one point, they were down, 9-2?
Yep. It was 9-2 at one point, 7-2 range.
Joseph Roth now. Next shot does not go, and I don't know about that call, but
that may be that makeup for that jump ball, maybe. We'll see.
Right. So now inbounding, 30 seconds left here on the clock. Wolverines with a little, we'll call it a press, but getting a little bit more there. But now trying to go underneath, and Butler couldn't make it down there. Now 20 seconds. They're going to go for this last shot in this tie game.
And I like this. Wolverines doing that extended pressure. Why not?
Yes,
14 seconds.
Yeah, it caused some disruption. You just can't let anybody open underneath. Driving down the lane, high off the glass. There's Joseph Roth. He's down the lane with 7 seconds. 6, 5. Oh, double dribble. He shifted to go to the lanes, put the floater up, and did not go. Tough call there, but we're tied 12-12. 5.1 seconds remaining. Wolverines got the press on. Watch the long pass. There is the long pass. And tipped there by Kreiser. Oh, it goes out of bounds. With
think they're going to let it roll out? I saw 0.2, 0.3.
Yeah,
that should be it. The time rolled off. That should be it.
The officials are conversing right now. In my world, the Lancers going to play. There should be, I would say, 0.8. But
yep.
So we're splitting hairs, but they're congregating right now. Don't appear to be. We're trying to lip read. I don't think they're talking about where they're going to dinner afterwards, but they say the quarter's over. Wow.
I'm surprised by that. But, I mean, how do you make that judgment call?
How do you make that judgment call? You're right there on it. Got the the cheerleaders out there right now. But, Brad, we got a team that's Brad's going to go work on internet once again. So we got a team averaging 67 points a game in Deer Lakes, and we hold them to 12 in the first quarter. I think that's a win for the Wolverines defensively, and a big spark there for the Wolverines. Went on about a 9-3 run over Deer Lakes. I will say, I don't know if the camera's picking up or not, but Deer Lakes, they got a lot of size. They got some beef. I mean, they're an athletic bunch. We kind of said, looks like we got football players playing basketball, but they know how to play basketball. There's no doubt about it as they come in with this record of 13-8, 10-2 in section, in a pretty tough section at that. So briefly coming back now is we'll be starting this second quarter of action. Possession arrow is in favor of Deer Lakes. Any luck, Brad?
Absolutely none.
Okay. It pains us as much as it pains you to know you're not out there being able to watch this great game we got brewing here so far. Okay, Deer Lakes with the ball. Same starting 5 out there for the Wolverines. I don't think we've had any. Oh, and Williams causing some disruption there. But down the lane comes, tries to bounce pass underneath. Latrim was back in there, stolen by Joseph Roth. Down the lane he goes. Jump shot, he slipped a little bit, but count it, it's good. The Wolverines have their first lead of the night. Now, I tell you, Deer Lakes are trying to do that extra pass. I mean, and it's working to some effectiveness, but it looks like the Wolverines are kind of knowing that. Oh, I think they got Chris Smiley there, getting a little handsy.
Fouls number 5, Smiley. Hits first.
Yes, so the Wolverines now with 3 fouls, the Deer Lakes with 1, and the 3 fouls are distributed all over the place for the Wolverines early going here in this game. Robson now going to bring it up the court. I kind of like the Wolverines doing some of that press.
Sometimes the best way to counter press is literally to do press.
Yep. And they're just trying to want to go underneath, feed the rock underneath, trying to catch the Wolverines defense sleeping. They've done well.
Just those backdoor screens and Princeton offense
down
here.
Down the line he goes, and shot don't go.
Yeah, they're going to say
another
a foul. Yeah. He did lean his shoulder, but they're always going to go with the offense no matter what.
Right. So Kreiser gets his first, team's 4th. So now on the inbounds. So down the lane he goes, all the way trying to get over to Leitron, and he does not get it. Joseph Roth with the rebound, looks up, has to pick up his dribble, throws it out there to Willie Nardone, out to Chris Smiley for 3! Off the back of the rim, does not go, goes up over the backboard. So Deer Lakes now will be inbounding, and we're seeing it, Brad. We don't see the Wolverines do a lot of press over the course of the season, but we're seeing some of it here tonight. So brings it down there to Butler. Butler swings it around there, the senior. Guarded there by Williams. Kicks it over there to Schaefer. Back to Butler. Butler over there to Bequel. Bequel wants to drive, finds his man Latrim underneath, does not get the shot to go. A nice rebound there by Butler, kicks it all the way back out. Jump shot for number 20 off the back of the rim, does not go, and Latrim gets it again. Another offensive rebound, there's a 3, and he drains it, is Billy Schaefer. So now Joseph Roth, up the court he comes. Finds Williams, goes down the baseline, got the big guy there. Oh, tried to do, just got too cute. And a nice play by Chris Smiley to throw the ball as he was going out of bounds off the would-be defender, Bequel. A nice play there by Smiley.
Yeah,
to
Williams.
Keep the possession. Williams, come on, just
was
you got
out
the
of
big
position.
guy out here. So now, drop the ball for the inbound. Trying to get, and does get it out there to Joseph Roth. There's Joseph for 3. Does not go, and coming down with it was Robson. He's trying to go coast to coast, pass underneath the Latrim. He gets the shot and going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for the and 1. Nate Latrim is going to go to the line just like that. The Lancers find themselves with a 3-point lead. Foul is on number 2, Williams, his 2nd, team's 5th. Foul shot forthcoming, does not go. Roth with another rebound. Quickly up the court he comes. Gets direction from Coach Dibble. Wolverines down by 3. Nardone, fake the 3, wants to drive, gets it to Joseph Roth. He's got the lane, puts it up. Oh, and he's going to be fouled. Go to the line for 2. We'll take that. I thought the shot was going to go. Love to see the and 1. But the foul is on number 10, Bequel, his 1st, team's 2nd. As we're 5:16 remaining here, 17-14.
And Roth was in the act of shooting, so that'll be 2.
Yep.
Team fouls right now, 5 for the Wolverines. They got to be careful. 2 for the Lancers so far.
Yes, now Roth for 2. Misses the first one. Okay, now we got Aaron Lake, the freshman, checking in for Williams, sitting there with 2 fouls with 5 minutes to go in this second quarter of play. Roth now. Second shot. He's about a 71% shooter, and that shot does go. Lancers now leading by 2. Freshman Aaron Lake, as I said, checked in there. Deep pass. Covered there quickly by Nardone. Now back over is Robson. Trying to go underneath. Butler for 3. No, that was not Butler. That was Schaefer. That's 2 for him now, I do believe.
Yep. 2 3-pointers so far.
And he got a pretty good stroke. It looked good. So now Roth gets trapped all the way across court to Smiley. Now Kreiser going to go out top of the key, heavily guarded there, gets it to Chris Smiley. Smiley, little underneath pass to Joseph Roth. He fakes it out to Kreiser. Roth kind of faking the three, pulls it back out, going to set up another play. Now to Nardone. He swings it around, guarded there by Butler. Into Joseph Roth, wants to go down the lane, kicks it.
They're going to call him for travel.
Got to travel.
Yep.
Another turnover for the Wolverines. It was the right call.
He's trying to turn his back to him, the shield, and then pass out, but unfortunately one extra step.
So Ryan Widmeyer, the junior, 5'7", checks in as Aaron Lake checks back out. And Beekwol left the court. Not sure who came in. I'm pretty sure it's Burke that came back in.
I want to say it's number 11, Burke.
So down the lane, hands it over to Burke that just came in, kicks it back out. Robson down the lane, tries to go underneath and keeps it alive. There's a three, count it, he's on fire. Schaefer, somebody got to stop him. All of a sudden, they're up by 8. So Wolverines got to stop the bleeding here as Schaefer's just taking this game over with 3 3-pointers. Roth over to Widmeyer. Now back out to Kreiser. Kreiser kicks it around there to Smiley. We're going to get a foul.
Yeah, we're going to reach in foul right with Roth. I think it's going to be number 4.
Yeah, I believe it was. So that's the third foul.
On the Lancers. His first.
Litron. Now inbounding. Gets it to Smiley. Slips a little bit. Puts it up. Off the back rim. Does not go. Rebound there by Robson. He's coming the other way. Lancers, largest lead of the night by 8. Kicks it back out. Deep three. Off the side of the rim. Does not go. And we're going to push underneath.
It's going to be a foul. Yep, foul on 24. Love. He pushed off on the rebound there, so that'll be the team's 4th.
Team's 4th. So Wolverines now inbounding. So Wolverines now with 3.5 minutes to go here. Gets it to Widmeyer. Don't pass it. He's right there in that line. Throws it all the way over to Roth. He reaches up. And they say it was last touched by Deer Lakes. Ellwood City will get possession. Inbounding from underneath their own hoop, and some dismay by the home crowd here on that call. Roth now. Does a little tug. Gonna look. Wants to set something up. Rolls around, try to get a pick. Goes down. Goes all the way over to Smiley. He lost the handle. Coming the other way is Robson. Goes down, puts it up. Oh, pretty play there by Robson. He made him count on the turnover. 10-point lead now for the Lancers. Joseph Roth now kicks it over to Smiley. Smiley is Roth. Faked the three. Thought better of it. Gets it to Smiley. Smiley now. Dribbling around there. Kicks it to Kreiser. Kreiser over to Widmeyer. He wants to go underneath. Tried to and stole it there. And quick alert play there by Burke. Gets it out. Here comes down the lane. Underneath. Puts it up. Wow. 24 Love gets the score. And you've got to have a timeout right now by Coach Dibble. 2:20. 12-point lead just like that for the Lancers. No answer right now, and a good scoring attack by the Lancers right now on this timeout. What's number 4's last name? Is it Litron?
Litron.
Litron. So right now, the fouls are 5 for the Wolverines, 4 for Deer Lakes. At halftime, it was 12-12. It's hard to believe. Almost 6 minutes into this second quarter, the Wolverines have been outscored 15-3, and that's tough. Yep, 10-0 run. Yes, exactly. So, what was your first name, bud? Paul Schofield from the Trib is here. You'll see his get the Trib, and you're online too, as well as the print paper. Check him out. He's here covering the game tonight. We certainly do appreciate all that Trib High School Sports Network does for the promotion of high school sports. So the Wolverines now got to stop the bleeding here. As just like that, the defense held the first quarter, but nothing here. And offensively, it's just not happening. Whitmire almost lost it. Now out to Nardone. So to Kreiser. Kreiser, oh, they got him with the walk. And that's the right call. Kreiser, they're just trying. The Wolverines, I think, are pressing right now, Brad, and they're not living within their means. They're just trying to do too much as we're going into this with 2 minutes remaining.
And let's be real, this environment, whew,
yeah.
You would need.
This is, I mean, from a high school fan's perspective, this is awesome.
Yes.
The environment that you see in here.
Absolutely.
So a lot of ball movement here by Deer Lakes. Deep three, count it. Good, googly moogly. Robson with the three. We're down by 15. And get a blocking foul by, I believe that's number 12. He's going to be on 12, Aiden Fletcher. Yes, it is. So fouls are now 5-5, but more importantly, the Wolverines down by 15, only scored 3 points in the second quarter. Brad, if we're going to talk about the Wolverines as a season, we've had this happen before where you just get that, I'm going to call it a dead quarter, and right now it's dead.
And they battled back in that first quarter being down. It just
yes, they did.
It didn't carry over to the second.
Yes, they did. Roth now tries the jumper floater, count it, it's good. We're about 12, 14 feet, gets it, so here it comes. They don't waste no time coming back, does the Deer Lakes. Here's Robson. Guarded there by sophomore Christopher Smiley. He gets a pick. Takes the three, picked up his dribble, gets it back out there to Rogers. Rogers now. Bounce pass over there to Burke. Now back out to Robson. Minute remaining. Lost the handle of the ball, but picked it up there. And down the lane comes Butler, pulls it back out. Hands it to Robson. Just very happy to contain it is Deer Lakes right now. There's the shot. Bank does not go. Joseph Roth with the rebound coming the other way. 35 seconds to go. Wolverines now. Waiting. Roth wants to drive. Kicks it out to Nardone for three. Off the front of the rim. Does not go. Nice rebound there by Robson coming the other way. No look pass. Pretty. Puts it down. Up. Does not go. Shot attempt by Love. Doesn't go. Roth with the rebound. Finds Smiley. The lefty shoots a three. Count it. It's good.
Get back now.
That's big. Keep you within 10, but don't let him shoot that three. Puts it up and off the side of the rim. Oh, no. Whitmire underneath got tangled up with Love, and that's going to be a foul.
The only okay thing
it's
about
a six.
It's
Go
only
ahead.
6 foul and only 1.8 seconds.
Yes.
And the only knock is it's underneath the hoop.
Right. Get a little putback here, but being down by 10 is a lot better than going down by 15.
Absolutely.
So,
and I think
we got a warning.
Yeah, that's a warning. Bench warning
a bench
for
warning.
Deer Lakes.
And I tell you what, I'll stick up for any coach. That's about impossible to try to contain it. You got a playoff game. You want to, every possession counts. There's a three, does not go. So, at the end of 2, we are at halftime. The Wolverines find themselves down 30-20, down by 10. Go ahead. You got some scores there, Brad. I can't quite see their board. The 20 points. Did Joe Roth have 10?
Yep. I'll get you as much as I can get here real quick. Kind of scrambling. Let's see here. So the Wolverines were outscored in that quarter 18-8 after that first quarter being tied 12 apiece. 30-20 lead. Joseph Roth, I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 2 free throws. I got him with 12 points for Joseph Roth, 3 points for Colton Kreiser, 3 points for Smiley from the three-point line and 2 underneath. So he's got 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 12, there's your 20 points.
Okay.
On the flip side,
it's not working.
And a barrage of three-pointers.
No
6 3-pointers so far in that first half.
Everything.
The Deer Lakes Lancers are 6 of 11 in that first half. That counts for 18 of the 30 points. On the flip side, the Wolverines are doing a decent job keeping everything on the outside. Every once in a while, it gets underneath the hoop, but everything is fast break. It's turnovers. It's efficiency from the three-point line. And I tell you what, Thad, this reminds me a little bit of the Neshannock team. And I don't want to open wounds again, but it reminds me of this Avonworth team last year that would pull up from 28 feet and they'd make it like it's nothing.
Well, I think a big turning point in that second quarter is Schaefer came down. He had 3 possessions and 3 3-pointers. And just like that, it was 9-0 in favor. And we just couldn't really contain that in that going into that second quarter of play.
And if you wouldn't mind, Thad, I'm going to let you take over here for a little bit. I'm going to let you run through the sponsors and that. I'm going to keep the bracket up there for a little bit. I'm going to talk about it right now real quick, and that way I can do my thing because I got to get some information out there. The folks who are watching for Deer Lakes, the folks who are watching for Ellwood City, the winner of this game will take on the winner of the number 4, number 13 game, Mohawk and Dairy. There's a chance there you could see some repeat Mohawk Ellwood, but don't want to look too far ahead because right now
we got work
Ellwood,
to do in this second half.
You got a lot to do. On the flip side, we know Neshannock's out there as well as the number 2 seed. Beaver Falls is out there from our section, but I tell you what, a 3A class where there is not really a favorite, but there's a lot of different teams out there. The makeup is so different for each team. And I will leave you on that, Thad. I'll let you do your halftime stuff. I'm going to make some, try to get something going here.
Right.
Go from there.
So, hey, just a couple things. Deer Lakes, and Brad said it, and I'll say it again, their athletic director, Charles Belisario, he did everything he could. He was so gracious for us coming down here to broadcast, and it kills us that we're not live, but we do appreciate you listening on the replay and the rewind. I was talking to some of their boosters beforehand. I want to give a shout out to some of the sponsors here at their school. We often talk about our great sponsors in Ellwood City, but if you're down here in the Gibsonia area and to our local Deer Lakes fans, take a look at these businesses. E9 Development, Tika Taco, I might check that out on the way home. Jockey's Auto Service, Dave Sutter Auto Body, Ferros Spine and Rehabilitation, Waleski Transfer Incorporated, Greico's Carefree Inn, Island Tire, Legends of Pittsburgh Fitness, Cilia Piano's Pizzeria, I said that wrong, I apologize, Antler Graphics, and the American Pie Eatery. Thank you to all the local businesses. We say it about Ellwood City, we can say it about Deer Lakes. The backbone of every community is the small hometown local businesses, and we certainly do thank them. I know the Deer Lakes boosters certainly do thank them as well. Folks, here what we're down 30 to 20 as we're going into this in our halftime. Got about 6 minutes left to go here in halftime. I think if you're Deer Lakes, you're sitting there saying, let's just keep doing what we're doing. If you're Ellwood City, you got a lot going on here. Need some more contributions from everybody on the team right now at this point of the game. We'll let you just view things here for a minute or two as we're waiting for the start of the third quarter action here on this playoff game. Deer Lakes and Ellwood City. squash guys for volleyball, football, and for swimming. Oh, really? Well, something. Yeah. I got it. Okay. We're recording it, you can watch it later. We have nothing. We've tried everything. We grabbed it, put it out there for people to know. We can't to put it out there. And then he went outside and put it out.
I try to tell my kids too.
Right. So, yeah, spread the word. As soon as what happened to Steve, the head coach? I didn't know he was gone. This boy, right. He had that position. There's his boy.
But you're only paying for the live stream. Since we're not live streaming, it's going to cost us $800.
That's on you.
I'll give my check back.
We had it 12 here. Oh, they took one away.
Yeah. The Kenyans have gone across hit a free. That's what the different one like that.
Well, I thought I saw it at the time. So, we had a score change. That's, did they take the free away back? Do you remember? Oh, Smiley. Chris Smiley. They took a 3 away from Smiley. It was a 2.
All right, so 30-19, got it. All right, folks, I'm back. Unfortunately, my phone was not getting any service out there in the hallway. As you can see, Thad, you can stare at it. Message failed to send. It's rough. So,
well, I was just talking.
I tried I'm getting the notification saying, "Hey, where's the stream? Where's the stream?" But it's just not happening, unfortunately.
I was talking to someone, his wife teaches here, and she's had no internet for a whole week here at the school.
That's not
So
good.
it's not good for us to come in here and do that.
Yep. And unfortunately,
So-
I mean, we prepare for this. We've got 3 or 4 different hot
I
spots.
mean,
and when we say none of them are working, none of them
and
are
I
working.
said it while you were away. You said it earlier. Their athletic director, Belisario Chuck,
He
he's
tried his
gone above
darndest.
and beyond. I know,
Yes.
and I know he promoted us out there, and sadly, hey, you can rewatch it too. Okay, Wolverines with possession. They're moving right to left this time on your
kitchen
screen.
sink. How about that?
There we go. Right in front. There's Smiley for 3. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebounded there by Robson. Quickly down the court. All the way back out there is Schaefer. He had the big, he had 11 points. 9 of them were of the 3-point persuasion. Now, inbound to Bequel. Gets it over to Butler.
And we did have a score correction. You said one of the 3-pointers.
Of Smiley's was,
Smiley was
they
a
said
2.
was a 2. There's a 3, does not go, and rebounded there by Willie Nardone. Gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. Up the court he comes and gets it to Colton Kreiser. Now, brings it up, gets it over to Smiley. Smiley gets it to Roth. Roth had Williams cutting, and unfortunately missed the cut there, and the ball goes out of bounds. First turnover of this half is by Ellwood City. Now, up. Here comes Deer Lakes. Now over to Butler. Kind of quiet in here.
This is the first time.
Yeah, for the first time.
Since 6:30 on.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's almost like there's something wrong.
Well, we can have a conversation with the guy right beside
Oh,
us.
there's Schaefer for 3, and he's going to be.
Foul from the looks of it.
Yes, he is. The shot don't go. He's going to go to the line. No, he's not going to the line.
I think it was before the shot. I think it was the guy
Yes.
coming out.
Yes, so they're going to get Chris Smiley with the foul.
That's his second.
Yes.
Team's first.
So inbounding is Deer Lakes. Throws it all the way out there to the aforementioned Schaefer. Schaefer now looks around. It's the pick. Schaefer now with it. Goes down, out to Leitron, and he does a pass over to number 10. Puts it off the back row, does not go. Colton Kreiser, Bequel with the shot, didn't go. Kreiser got the rebound. Now Joseph Roth out to Kreiser. Barking out of play. One to pass. You got to watch that slide. He got nailed. Oh, they got to travel, and that's a tough call.
It is.
I mean, it's the call that they consistently do.
Right.
But you got a player diving down there, gets possession.
Well, that's what's key.
Kind of rolls over
and what
and
you
gets to travel.
And what you said is the key word. The fact that he went and dove for the ball. You're giving up your body standing upright. They're going to call that travel every time.
Yes. It's
not a basketball act.
Oh, errant pass there and stolen by number 10. He drives down the lane. Is Robson, kicks it back out to Butler. Robson now. No, Bequel. I'm sorry. No, I was right. It was Robson.
Bequel to
Yes,
Robson.
yes. Now Schaefer. Almost looking for that open 3.
Oh,
Goes
nice pass
down
underneath. Quick pass.
And makes the shot is Bequel, number 10. He's got his 4th point.
It's a good assist there by Schaefer.
Yes, it was. So Roth now, he's double teamed down there. Gets it to Smiley. He wanted to go to someone cut into the net and didn't find him. Roth fakes the 3, doesn't get it. Now back out, top of the key.
And folks, it looks weird that Joseph Roth is out at the point, but when I say that Deer Lakes has length, my goodness, every position.
And another turnover by the Wolverines all the way down there. Number 2 puts it up. Give Butler 2 points.
Another great assist there on that cut and drive. Turnovers coming into this one. 9 turnovers so far.
Yep. Deer Lakes got all the hands up now. Shot don't go. And he was holding. All right.
Yeah, Nardone was clearly holding. They unfortunately didn't call it there. And he boxed out. It looked like he was playing defense in a sense.
Yes, he did. But foul is going to be on Ellwood City.
So that was on Kreiser, his
Yes,
second
Kreiser.
foul.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. So, yes, Kreiser gets his second. Wolverines have 2 here in this half. Wolverines just honestly, we're over 3.5 minutes into this, and they're just flat. They just came out flat. Up it goes, and a nice block there by Roth coming the other way. Roth, jump 3, off the back of the rim, side of the rim, don't go. Big rebound there by Robson. Robson puts it up, in and out, does not go. There's Roth with the rebound. A 1-on-3, gets it out to Smiley for 3, does not go. Rebound there by Schaefer coming the other way. Oh, it just doesn't have a good feel right now if you're an Ellwood fan, Brad, because Latron just puts it up and in. Wow. And he got a call timeout.
Yep.
30-second timeout by Coach Dibble. Ouch. 4 minutes into this quarter, Brad, and they've not scored. They've scored 7 points in 12 minutes.
And you nailed it. What it comes down to is they've had opportunities, they've had shots, just it's flat right now. And as much as I like having Roth out at the point, that's not his bread and butter. But you have to play out of that position.
For the people that aren't here, I mean, they just came out with that flat, no sense of urgency, no sense of, I don't know. Just
it feels like this team hasn't played a game in a week.
Well, guess
you
what?
could say that for both teams. The only thing is
that's the thing.
They did scrimmage. They were as a scrimmage. They did play Shenango on Friday in a scrimmage. But when certain players don't play, it's tough to get into
And
a game.
I'm not making excuses because,
No.
Deer Lakes had the same deal.
Absolutely. Game preparation. One is able to prepare for a home game. One's going to prepare for away. And there's just nothing you can do about it.
Right. We had somebody else checking back in here. It looks like, not sure what's going on over there on the sidelines.
Yeah, a little conversation about the bench and reporting in, and
almost like we had a hockey kind of thing going on there.
Yeah.
You go in, I'll come out. Line change.
We like the environment here, and the arena is really cool. But the only knock is the benches are not very clear, so you have to be very careful when checking in.
Right. So now Ellwood City out of that timeout, brings it up. Kreiser, he's got to watch he don't travel there. Right. He almost did it again. So Kreiser wants to pass it, gets it over to Joseph Roth. Got it tipped there, but a nice play by Woods and thrown back out. Number 12, who just checked in, Fletcher, the junior.
Yep. Everything's above the head, passes above. At some point, you got to drive.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I think good point, Brad. I think at some time here for the Wolverines, you're down by 17. Attack mode might be something to think about. Roth now almost lost it. Triple team there, goes to underneath to Nardone, puts it up and in.
Go.
That's what you need to do right there. Nardone gets on the scoreboard with his first 2 points of the night.
Now you just need a couple more of those.
Yes, you do.
Deer Lakes now with the ball here. Shot for 3 is up by number 12 and falls in.
Count
it hits and just drops in.
Wow, Fletcher off the bench gets the 3. Answers the Wolverine score. All the way over to Smiley. Had to wait for it, but he got it. Now back out to Roth. Long 3.
For 3!
Count it! It's good for Roth. And he gets the steal. Coming the other way. Roth wants to take this game over, puts it up. Count it! It's good! And 1! Yes! All right, gotta wake it up. That's the urgency we need right now, Brad, if you're a Wolverine fan. So the foul's going to be
number 3, Rogers.
That's team's
his first.
Now Roth to complete the and 1.
And a 6-point swing here.
Yes. I mean, and need lots more of them. It's an uphill battle right now for the Wolverines with 2:54 left. Down by 13. Down by 12.
6-point swing.
They can't let him get a 3-pointer or get. Deer Lakes really have not had many empty possessions. They really have not, to their credit. All the way over. Rogers and Robson's out there. Robson. They move the ball quick. Schaefer underneath, guarded there by Nardone. He kicks it back out to Burke. Burke now Gets the ball to Rogers. Rogers to Schaefer. Schaefer all over Nardone. I think they said, don't let Schaefer stand out there alone. He's slowing the threes. Nice pass underneath and puts it up, and they're going to get Roth with the foul. You know, Love was underneath there, and I almost think that maybe there's some coaching involved. They're kind of just waiting to go up for those jumps, easy layups underneath. And in doing so,
well, one of the things
they got the foul.
One of the things that we would have talked about in pregame if we had one. I'll let him shoot the free throw.
And he makes it.
One of the things that we would have talked about is this Deer Lakes team, not one, not two, seven players with double-digit game this year. That's insane, and that means people off the bench can come in and make an impact in the game. And right now, you've got 6 or 7 points right now from the bench already.
Yep, second shot does not go. Roth with the rebound. He's got a bunch of them tonight, as he always does. So there comes Greiser. I like to drive. Oh!
Going to be a pushing foul.
Going to be a pushing foul. On number 5, Robson.
That's his first.
Yeah, yes. And Robson's sitting there with 11 points of Deer Lakes' 40. Oh, my. Oh.
Now they're going to say an offensive foul on Roth.
Yep. No, I don't think it's Roth. I think they're going to get Smiley.
Or Smiley,
underneath. Yeah. And he just went high. I don't know if you saw it, Brad.
Yep.
It was right there in front of you, and it happened. So Smiley gets his 3rd foul, sitting there with 4 points. Wolverines getting that press back going. They can't really foul when they're doing. Oh, a step back in the bucket 3 does not go. Roth gets the rebound. He comes the other way. He looks coast to coast. Oh, got the charge. Oh.
Wow.
Roth with the charge. That'll be a foul on him. So his 3rd foul. We've not said that all season long.
And you got to remember, folks, there's no restriction. There's no restrictor zone, anything underneath the hoop.
Yep. So underneath. Wolverines.
Oh, good attempt there.
Huge dive.
Yep. Good attempt, but it went out of bounds. So stay with Deer Lakes. It was a good attempt there. I think that was, Nardone or Williams? I think it was Williams that went for that one.
So Deer Lakes is going to take a 30-second timeout as we're sitting here with 1:43. The Wolverines now down by 13, and at one point they were down by 20, if I remember correctly. So chipping away, but right now the clock is the Deer Lakes' best friend. And the Wolverines sitting there with 5 fouls as to Deer Lakes 2. That's a little tough. And don't forget Ross sitting there with 3.
And on top of it, I mean, we said about chipping away. The problem there is they've only scored 6 or 7 points. They had 19 at halftime, so they scored 8 points. They had a 6-0 run on back to three-pointer and one. But just like that, you're outscored now in this quarter, 10 to 8, and you're adding to that lead of 13 now.
Right.
And it's just you got to crawl back, but at some point defensively you got to make an adjustment.
They got to make a stop, and if you go on the averages, they've scored they average 67 points, 69 points.
Right.
You're holding them to less than that, but you got to do it too. At an inadvertent buzzer, and
somebody hit a button that shouldn't have hit a button.
And I'm going to refer back to the athletic director from Deer Lakes. He's had his frustrations with that this year.
Yes.
And have done a lot of things to try to correct that. But, hey, it happens. How's that not a walk? Puts it up and in. Number 10, Beekwell. They're answering. Now Roth brings it up, meets some resistance, throws it all the way over there to Smiley. Roth for 3. Air biscuit does not go. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be inbounded by Burke of Deer Lakes. Now Rogers with the ball up the court. Kicks it out there to Robson. Robson trying to make something happen. Little toss over there, back to Robson. 1 minute remaining in this 3rd quarter. Burke now with the ball. Had Robson cutting, but couldn't get him the ball. Now out there is Love. Back to Robson. What do we got?
Offensive foul. They're gonna call a charge.
Yep.
He was backdoor cutting there and just went right through and
Yep,
pushed
tried
him out
going
of the
through
lane.
Ross. So I think it's going to be on Love. Yes, Love. His second, team's third. So now Wolverines will get the ball. A long pass this time. Now to Roth. And he's hit, but nothing called. Oh, didn't call a travel that time, but I think he maintained where he was at. Burke. Slow to get up is the Deer Lakes. And number 3 stepped on his hand?
I think he stepped on
okay,
his
thanks
hand.
for the help there. Butler is going to check back in for Rogers, who's getting looked at by the trainer. There was a scrum there on the ground.
I think on top of it, I think his elbow hit the ground. If you hit your funny bone,
I think it was a
oh
funny
boy.
boned hand. Let's just say a right arm hand extremity got nailed on that one. Oh, Roth almost got the block and goes, saved there.
Yep.
Gets the hands of Roth, plenty of time, 28 seconds. Between the leg dribble, goes down, wants to drive. And Williams got Nardone out there, a little high for him to shoot it. Now Kreiser gets it over to Roth. 17 seconds. Roth wants to get down. Another charge by Roth. And that's not good, folks.
I can't count it. I know for a fact you cannot count the amount of charges on Roth on one hand.
No, you can't. And he's had 2 in about 2 minutes of play.
Yep.
Roth is now sitting there with 4 fouls.
And if you're smart, if you're Deer Lakes, go right to him.
Yep.
I think that's why they brought in Littram, trying to get that foul.
Yep.
Look down low, maybe get a 5th foul.
And there he comes. Rotson puts it up, count it, it's good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Wow. Outscored 14-8. Another quarter for the Wolverines. It just was not meant to be. And I think if you're the Wolverines right now and you're sitting there watching Joseph Roth with 4 fouls, not the place that they want to be.
And I mean, you said it, Thad, to kind of end us going into this fourth quarter. You've held a team that's averaged 69 points per game to 44. That usually wins you games on the year because 10 or 12 points, you're only getting that 50 mark. The problem, though, is, and you can see it, it's clear on our screen. Flip it to the other side, 27 points.
27 points. You got 18 from
win you
Joseph.
games.
It's not going to do it. For our halftime show that we did not get to do, Brad, I know you put a ton of time into that. But anyway, interesting stat on Joseph Roth you had on there. In his 3-year career, he's 51-16. And 3 of those losses were at the end of the season. I'm saying it was ended a playoff run.
Right.
When he does not play, he's 0-3.
Right.
And right now, if you're Ellwood City, you're holding his breath. I'm holding my breath that he's there to the end of this game. Because you brought up a great point. Say it again about bringing number 4, Leitrim, back in. He's their big guy, and he's prone to foul trouble as well. But right now, let Joseph and him pound each other underneath because Joseph's kind of handicapped right now.
Right.
Defensively, sitting there with 4 fouls.
And we're having a bench check-in issue once again for Deer Lakes. They're kind of pushing them away. It's a makeshift scoreboard table, but you got to check in correctly.
Yes, you do. Now, back out there. It's Leitrim. I'm saying his name wrong. I know it. I apologize. Schaefer now with the ball. Trying to get down the lane. And, going to get a grab foul there by number 20, Kreiser. And that is,
And he didn't actually grab him. What he did is his arm's out, and he dropped his arm, and his arm went underneath, got him.
And just hooked him. So that's 7 fouls now. So at the start of the fourth quarter, the 1-and-1 is now happening for Deer Lakes.
And that was Schaefer at the line there. The first one's good.
Yes, he has 12 points. 9 of them were of the three-pointer, and he gets 13 points now. 2 for 2 from the line. Now Kreiser. Brings it down to Nardone to Joseph Roth. Roth lost the ball. Stolen there by Butler. The other way. Tic-tac-toe. Leitron up and in. 46-27. Roth not giving up. Gets it to Williams. Underneath, and that's going to be blocked. It's this last touch by Williams. Wow.
When that came down, I don't know. It was close.
He was right there on top of it. He saw the play.
Just nothing going right for the Wolverines.
Yes. Inbounding now, Wolverines with the press. Kicks it out there, Schaefer. Schaefer wants to get out of lane, no look pass underneath, and that's where Joseph Ross in trouble. We let him shoot the ball, and he gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Leitron. Now Roth got the trap, gets it to Smiley, puts it up. Count it, it's good for Smiley. Timeout by Ellwood City, and that's going to be a full timeout.
I think that's going to leave. I think that's going to leave the Wolverines with, 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, I don't know if they have them on that.
No.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them right now.
I'll say only 1 for the Lancers, that I do know, and I think it was down to 2 for the Wolverines. Again, folks, the winner of this game will play the Mohawk Dairy
we can't even get updated scores because we have no service for anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got nothing. And I know I feel so bad right now. I've got over 500 alerts right now just saying, where's an update? We just don't have internet. It's unfortunate.
Right. So we almost had a full-blown collision there as Barnett with the backflip went down there and just missed one of the Deer Lakes cheerleaders.
It was close.
It was close. The crowd was getting into it, and luckily for both the girls.
Yep. So give credit to Deer Lakes. They've got, if you don't see it on camera, if you were here in person, the length disparity across the board.
Yep.
Yes, Roth is the tallest kid on the court, but my goodness, the point guards, the shooting guards for Deer Lakes just got
just
length.
a little more beef to it, too.
Absolutely.
Over to Leitron, he's just playing now.
Yep.
He's on fire.
There's nothing you can do.
Yep, you're not going to stop him. You don't have a big guy to put on him. That doesn't have 4 fouls. Roth. All the way around there. Williams for 3. Count it! It's good.
And just like that, quickly
right
back
the other
up
way
the court.
Comes Deer Lakes. They waste no time. Puts it up. Roth with the rebound. Wolverines down by 20. 6:12 remaining. Roth launches up a 3. In and out of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by number 14 who checked in, Nathaniel Moore. What are they doing? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
So a foul on the Wolverines.
Just a lot.
Going to the line for a 1-and-1. The foul was on Willie Nardone.
Yep.
His first. And Kreiser's going to check out, and the junior Widmeyer is going to check back in.
Going to the free throw line is going to be number 14. You said that was Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So Nathaniel Moore here, a sophomore for Deer Lakes.
Standing at 6'2". That's a tall 6'2". First shot is good.
Second free throw attempt here for Moore.
And it is out of the rim, does not go. Roth with the rebound, coming the other way. Joseph Roth, pass to Windmeyer. Back out to Williams. Roth for 3, short, does not go. Gets his own rebound as Roth, out to Willie Nardone for 3. Count it! It's good.
And I think it's going to be a foul too.
And a foul as Moore was pretty handsy with Roth underneath with the push. I beg your pardon. That was on Bequel.
Yep, that's his second, team's 4th.
So
basket
the
is good.
Basket is good, correct? So the Wolverines will get possession.
Hold on 1 second here. The basket should be good.
Oh, they just gave him 2. I think that's the debate right now.
Yeah, now they're saying it was only
Yes,
a 2.
it was only 2. So, but the Wolverines will get an extra possession. Once they get it to Roth, underneath, puts it up, and he's going to go to the line for 2 as he tried that inbound to get it up in there. Shot don't go, but he will go to the line for 2. And the foul on number 4 of Deer Lakes, Leitron. Roth now for 2.
Team's 5th.
Team's 5th. Roth's been sitting there at 18 points for quite a while, hasn't he?
Yes. He's gotten a lot of rebounds.
First shot does not go. That can't be right up there. That's what Roth had at halftime.
That's what I got. 2,
Really?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 3. Yep.
Has he scored in this half?
He has not yet, technically.
Second shot, and he makes that one.
Now he has.
So
5:41 remaining here to start. Well, they haven't changed the scoreboard yet. It should be 53-35.
yes, it should.
There it is.
So now Rodson out there to Rogers. Now
just a 3-man weave right now.
Yep, that's what they're doing. And he drives down the lane, puts it up and in. Is Robson.
Wow.
They're just handicapped with Roth in there with 4 fouls.
Yep.
Roth kicks it over to Winmar off the back of the rim. Does not go. And Winmar gets his own rebound. He got a push on number 5, Robson. He looked a little upset at the call, but it was the right call. That's going to be his second. He's sitting there with 15 points. Which you probably got 3 players right now in double digits.
Right.
So inbounding is Kreiser. Trying to go to the big guy, Roth. He puts it up and shot don't go, but he gets his own rebounds. They say no shot, but they're going to get another foul.
Yep.
And that's going to put Ellwood City in the bonus with 4:55. So Beekwell gets the foul, his third. And Roth is going to go to the line. Aaron Lake checks in for Nardone.
Give credit to these officials. There's not enough time to talk. It's so
No,
loud.
they're not.
You got to be so loud here. Woof.
Roth
4:55. 1-1.
Makes the first one.
These
And
are
I tell you what,
big free
I don't know if
throws.
the camera's picked up, but they are physical underneath.
Oh, it's crazy how much. And they're coming to talk to him, like you said. The
Yep.
moment you said it, they're talking here between Smiley and Burke.
Second shot by Roth goes. So inbounding.
And now full court pressure by the Wolverines, something that we kind of expect here,
Yep,
down
we
by
gotta
as
see.
much as you are.
Got to make something happen. Oh, got to get a kickball. So the Wolverines now will be or the Deer Lakes Lancers.
It should be, is it 55-37?
So now inbounding is Deer Lakes. Oh, nice underneath, puts it up and in. Made it look easy, did the way Love. Puts it up and in. His first points. Roth now drives down the lane, puts the floater up, and just does not go off the side of the rim. Deer Lakes having their way right now, up by 20, 4.5 minutes remaining. Down the lane, puts it up, doesn't go, and there's Roth with the rebound, head up, down the lane goes to Smiley, turns around, puts it up, and in for Smiley. I think he got 6 points on the night. Long pass, puts it down, up and in, as the junior Love got 4 points in a row here now. Williams back out to Roth. Roth out to Smiley, way off the mark, does not go, going to be rebounded there by Robson, goes down, tic-tac-toe, puts it up and in. As I believe it was Love again with another.
Litcham.
Okay.
Litcham.
Over here to Lake, launches up a 3 off the front of the rim. Williams with the rebound, kicks it out to Roth for 3, does not go. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 3. As junior Derek Burke of Deer Lakes got all up in his face on the shot.
Number 11, Bert, visitors. Roth at the line for 3.
A lot of hands on
Yes.
the knees for the Wolverines.
Yes.
Whew.
They've played, 7 players so far tonight. First
Back
shot
and
by
forth.
Roth is good. He's got 21.
And if we had time during pregame, we would have said 2 things. Deer Lakes, up-tempo and pressure, and we've seen it firsthand.
Yes, we have. Second shot is good. And we said, in as many times we've talked in the last week about Deer Lakes, we said if they score their average, the Wolverines are going to have a hard time winning.
Right.
We couldn't let
Chances
them score
are very slim.
67. And that would be the key to our swim. They're sitting there with 61 points with 3:38 remaining. Roth makes all 3. Nardone checked back in for the Wolverines. I believe it was Lake that sat down. Pass there, stolen by Joseph Roth, coming the other way. Jump 3. Counted, it's good for Roth. 6. Oh, I thought.
that was close.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. So ball out of bounds, last touch by Windmeyer.
And I think we're
We have
going
a
to have
scoring
stoppage
discrepancy.
again.
Oh, wait.
Yep, we're good. Now he cannot move on this inbounds now.
Trying to get it in, and he does. Up the court comes Moore. Jumps over to Schaefer. Schaefer going to drive down the lane, kicks it out there to Latrum, and he makes them count. They're just answering.
Yep.
Right now. There's Roth.
Trading buckets,
all
not
the way
good.
underneath to Williams. Puts it up. Gets it tipped away. Windmeyer with the rebound, with the ball. Smiley for 3. Air Biscuit does not go. And the ball goes out of bounds. 2:56 remaining. So inbounding now. Wolverines trying that press. Smiley all over him. They didn't call anything. Both teams make fouls. Puts it up and in. And they know what they can do now.
Yep.
They know what they can do, and they've done it for about the last 12 points. Over to Williams for 3. Does not go. Nardone puts it up. Nice play there by Nardone to keep it alive for the Wolverines to get 2 points out of that. And they're going to get Windmeyer with the foul, and they're going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. I believe it's Schaefer. Yes, he's going to the line. I mean, the Wolverines have scored 20 points
Foul number 0, Whitmer.
in this fourth quarter. Am I correct, Brad?
Yeah. The problem is
pro-
Lancer scored 21.
Yes. They've answered everything.
Yeah. And this is both basically the averages of both these teams all
Yep.
season.
Schaefer now for the 1-and-1 makes the first one.
You said it. The average for Deer Lake 69, and for Ellwood it's 54.
Yep.
So very close to their marks. Just
One of them had to give, and
yeah,
to,
and it
for
didn't
the other
happen
one to
for
win,
us.
it didn't happen.
Yep.
So back up by 20. There's Roth, 2:31 remaining. Driving down the lane, he's not giving up. And there was a whistle.
I think they're going to call a foul.
Foul number 10.
They
Yes,
did.
foul on number 10,
His
Bequel. His 4th now. He's sitting there with 6 points.
Yeah, and 4 fouls.
So
It's still 1-and-1 here, but for Roth, who's made 6 in a row.
make it 7 in a row.
Thank you for not jinxing that one.
I kept her quiet. His second shot forthcoming. And he makes it 8 in a row. 67-49. Deep pass there this time. Taken there by Rogers. And as we kicked, Smiley got his foot out there. So they'll be inbounding right in front of their bench. It's the inbound to Rogers. Rogers now. Back out to Butler. Butler to Rogers. Triple team there. Somebody's got to be open, and they are.
They
Down there to
wisely-
Schaefer.
Yep.
Yeah, they're just 2 minutes to go.
No shot clock. You can just wind it out here.
And
or do that
time
instead.
they didn't. And that's Schaefer picking up his 16 points on the night. Roth trying to go down the lane, puts it up. Got a blocking foul.
And one, right? That fell. Is the basket good as well?
The basket, I'm thinking, is good.
Should be good and one.
So Schaefer was on the ground, maybe holding on to the leg.
Yep.
So the foul was on who?
Fouls on Schaefer. That's his first. But team's 10, so this is from here on out double bonus.
Time.
But at that point, it doesn't matter. Minute 52, Ross just got to make some shots, and Deer Lakes just run the clock out.
Yep.
Give credit to Roth, who, like you said, 18 points and a half. He's got 29 going for 30, I believe.
Yeah.
Just not enough.
And he completes the and one. So timeout, Ellwood City. It's a full timeout.
I tell you what, for what it's worth, Joseph Roth's going to have a crazy stat line right now. The number of free throws, the number of 2-pointers, the defensive rebounds. He only had 2 offensive rebounds, but I'm sitting here and I'm staring at almost 12 defensive rebounds. So, and then 4 assists and 4 steals, and this time also 4 fouls.
Right.
And that's been the difference in the second half.
And that's opened up the offense.
Right. Deer Lakes was outside shooting threes. Now you got a guy in trouble. Now you can kind of come in, and you know you're not going to get that resistance.
Right. There's been a lot of easy buckets here in this third and fourth quarter, from about 4 minutes on in the third to this fourth period of action.
Yep. And again, folks, we do apologize. We've had internet issues all night long. I know we're going to upload this as soon as we can to our YouTube page, and we'll let everybody know. And unfortunately, I can't even let anybody know because my phone's sitting here. I got no service. Right. We tried everything in the books. We got to give a big shout out to Deer Lakes for having us, also hosting us. Give a shout out to Charles Belisario, the athletic director. He helped us out and whatnot. And also give credit to the tech guy, Mr. Justin, from all the way from Clarion County, I believe. He was trying to make some phone calls to make something happen. Unfortunately, it just did not work tonight. But we still were able to have a game. Basketball, baseball inbounds there all the way down the court. Does get it, is Deer Lakes. Still reset here. Just over a minute remaining. And I think we're going to get a foul reach in against the Wolverines. That'll be their 10th. Let's see who they call it on. Fouls on Kreiser. That's going to be his 4th as well. So going to the line now for Deer Lakes is number 5, Robson, who maybe not as big of a game tonight that we expected, but he made it.
He still has 16 points.
Yeah, he still had 16 points.
So
his average is 19.
I like the balance attack here.
Yes.
You had Schaefer with 16. Leitron is out there. He's in double digits. He's probably in that 14-16 range.
And I tell you what, Thad, I don't know what your thoughts on this are.
Second shot is good.
I love the up-tempo. I love
it.
You just beat teams without even trying. You don't even have to be a really good shooting team just by running up and down the court.
Right. So, that's a ticky-tacky foul there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on Deer Lakes. But if we're going to be fair here. So, Robson gets on his 3rd. So Roth will go to the line. He's sitting there with 30 points. He's had 12 here in the 4th quarter, 18 in the first half. First shot by Roth is good. Second shot by Roth with 1:42 remaining. Count it, it's good. So, minute 40 is kind of winding things down here. Running out of time is the Wolverines with 1:30. Going to get Nardone with the foul and going to send Beekwell to the line.
And of all people
and he'll
to
be
foul,
shooting 2.
That would be the one because Nardone, that's only his 2nd. He's the only one that's not really in foul trouble for the Wolverines. I think Fletcher's going to be checking in for the
looks
shooter.
Looks like that. And is that Moore coming back in?
I believe so.
Yes, Nathaniel Moore. First shot does not go. So Robson comes out along with Schaefer. Two young men played great games tonight in this first round of playoff action. And I'm going to be honest with you. Second shot. And rebounded there by Roth. Now quickly pass there to Lake, who checked in. Tried to pass it, didn't get it to him. Now Rogers coming up the court. Pulls it up. And I'm going to get Williams with a foul this time. I might want to try to get a ticket to that Mohawk Deer Lakes game at the end of the week.
Assuming that Mohawk won.
Assuming Mohawk won. So,
who was up shooting the free throw last time? Was that Love?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
First shot up and in is good by Fletcher. Bunch of wholesale changes now for Deer Lakes. Second shot forthcoming by Fletcher. And does not make that one, and rebounded. Oh, stepped on the line. As he got that rebound, that was Love. And I think either the foot or when he dribbled the ball went on the line out of bounds. So there's Williams bringing up that far side. Meets some resistance. Gets it to Smiley. Smiley goes down. Shot gets blocked by Fletcher. Minute 3 remaining, and Windmeyer goes in with the foul. So I think Coach Fletcher over there right now is maybe asking for the flagrant foul. Could that be fair? First shot by number 3, Rogers, is good. Second shot forthcoming. And he drains it. Now Roth inbounds, gets the ball back to him. Dribbles down the court, minute remaining, down by 20. Throws up a 3, drains it. Wow, big shot there by Roth. Trying to make something happen, and they're going to get one of 3 Wolverines for foul on that one. We'll see who they decide to give it on. It appears to be number 5, Chris Smiley.
That's his 4th. Team's quote-unquote 14th foul. They only keep the 10 because it's double bonus, but we got 14, so we'll keep track of it.
35 there for Joseph Roth here in his final 50 seconds of the game.
I'm getting confused by the setup here.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
First shot by Fletcher does not go. Second shot does not go, and Roth with the rebound. He's got a bunch of them tonight. Tries behind the back dribble, kicks it out there. Williams. It's going to be an offensive foul on Williams.
Wow. They're going to say he hooked.
Is that what it was, a hook?
Yeah, they're going to say he hooked. Wow.
Got the chicken wing out there and hooked it. So that's 3 fouls now.
And I think they just gave a technical to either Williams or Roth. They just gave a technical to Williams or Roth because somebody kept talking. I don't blame them to a certain degree. You don't want to talk to the officials.
Right.
You got to talk underneath your breath or hold it to yourself.
Right.
But
right.
I think Williams just got a technical foul.
Yes, he did.
They're going to check him out. I don't blame Dibble on this one. That was not a. It may not be the best call, but you can't let him talk.
There's a time and place, and that wasn't the time or the place to do it.
Yep.
So technical foul. That'll give 2 shots, and Colin Rogers is to the line to do it. First shot is good. Well, wait. The officials He stopped it for some reason. I really don't know why.
I can see why Athletic Director Charles Belisario did not want anybody behind the scores table.
Yes, second shot is good. Yeah, I'll go with you there. That's a good call.
Yep.
So Rogers makes both of them. He gets 4 points on the night. Inbounding now is Deer Lakes because after the technical foul, they get 2 shots in the possession. There's the inbound. Wolverines down by a bunch, 19. 34 seconds remaining, folks.
Coach Dibble told him to back off. I think this is it.
I think this is where it's wrapping up. Folks, it's been a wonderful season for Ellwood City fans. We do apologize if you're watching tonight. A nice ovation here by Deer Lakes. Their next game will be away, and it will probably, we'll speculate, against the Mohawk Warriors. So somebody got escorted.
Yeah, they escorted somebody from Deer Lakes out of the.
So, and that's a win for the Deer Lakes as they defeated the Wolverines 76-57. Tied at the end of 1, 30-19 at the end of 2, 44-27 at the end of 3, 76-57 at the end of the game.
In fact, we talked about it. Both these teams surpassed their offensive totals, and something had to budge for Ellwood City to win. And they were the one that was the number 12 seed. They're going to have to pull the upset, and unfortunately, we saw a 5-12 upset last week.
Yes, we did.
At the higher level, but unfortunately did not carry over.
We also saw it on the girls' side, too, when the Mohawk girls came up there pretty big as well.
Right.
So
again, folks, we do apologize. For those who are wondering and want to watch us, check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, as well as our YouTube page. We will upload this. We do apologize. We literally had no internet service across the board. 3 hotspots, a phone hotspot, Wi-Fi, and hot. It just hot internet across the board here was just not happening. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So as the Wolverines fans escort the Wolverines team to the locker room here, they know, unfortunately, their season's done.
Yeah.
They'll fall to officially 15-8 on the year. Again, folks, 3 years in the making for the Wolverines. They are 51 and now 17 in those 3 years. 51 and 17. That's 70, almost a 70 win percentage there. It's unfortunate, but kudos to Deer Lakes, a number 5 seed. You know, we did it as 11 seed 2 years back, a number 5 seeded team here. There's a lot of schools out there and at the 3A level that could win this championship.
Right.
But if you talk to Trib and different places, and sure enough, a lot of these teams, as a sleeper team,
good luck the rest of the way.
They possibly chose Deer Lakes as a sleeper team. They got shooters, they got size, and it's all the way around the board. So final score here, 76-57 for Deer Lakes. Again, folks, check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, and our YouTube page. We'll upload this, Thad. Why don't you take us on
our
out?
next broadcast will be live from Orlando, Florida. Here in a couple weeks, Brad and Dakota are making a trip down there to cover some high school baseball. Folks, we thank you so much, each and every game, for listening to us. On behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, Brad Windhorst, the producer, the man with the plan, the man that got everything, makes EC Wolverines YouTube page and the website happen, and myself, Thad Sturgeon. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. All done here tonight, 76-57. Good luck to Deer Lakes the rest of the way. Good night, everybody.